My mom needs water. Going is a spring. It's a little ways down the hill. Water bottle secured. Some of you may know this house, Otto Kilcher's house. So, let's get going down the hill. I'm gonna say hi to Storm and Alex. Where's Alex? A little stormy. Side note. So, a little story behind why I'm going to get water, where I'm going to get water down on this natural spring is there was a producer here on the homestead during the production of Alaska, The Last Frontier, and out of all of his years he was here on the homestead filming, the show was on for 10 years, he said this water was the best water that he's ever tasted in his life, and I have yet to try it. So I'm going to take you down and show you where this water comes from. I'm gonna try it and I'm gonna see if this is actually the best water there ever is to exist. So let's get a time lapse going. So yeah, it's a pretty gloomy, kind of beautiful day. There's Kilcher Beach. Let's turn this around. Well, I actually passed the spring coming down, so got to reverse back up to it. I'm spinning. Put it in 4. Okay, so sure this is where the spring is, so I'm going to pull in here and try and see if we can spot or hear it. Put this in park. Alright, so hope you guys enjoyed the little time lapse of the ride down here on the Kilcher homestead. I got the water bottle in hand and I actually hear the water. You can actually hear it right here. You can actually see the water right down there. So that water actually comes from a natural spring underground. And they actually have a pipe here that they put out where you can come and drink from it. I see it right in front of me. Check this out, guys. Look at that. So this water comes from way on yonder down there. And I am told that this is natural spring water from underground. I mean, just look at it. I've been waiting so long to try this water, and I'm super excited to give it a try. So, yeah, let's get to it. Oh, falling. Well, it looks really good. Should I give it a first try with just straight out the pipe? That is some good water. It's like really good water. So what's special about this spring, compared to a lot of the other creeks around here, is that this is actually one of the natural underwater springs. So there's no contamination from like animals dying. There's no bacteria. It's completely clean, straight from the source. And it just gives you a sense of clarity of mind when you are drinking the water. That you're not gonna be drinking a bacteria-filled, contaminated water, which will get you sick and eventually die. So I'm gonna fill this up, and then I'm going to bring it to my mother for her to try the delicious elixir of life called water. Oh yeah, that's good. That's some really good water. Well worth the trip. So, that's it. That's it, guys. I got my water. Water secured, H2O secured. Let me go back up to the homestead, give my mom some water. We'll call it that for a trip. See you up the hill. Bonus clip. So I just watched that clip back, and I'm like super entertained by myself. So I'm gonna show you guys some more. I'm gonna bring you along, give you a little bonus kind of foresight. Oh, this water's dirty. I'm gonna have to strain it out. Dirt won't kill you. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a little tour, maybe of the beach. Some of you guys might be interested. And who not better to show you than me, the only person out here on the homestead that will. So, on the Glacier homestead, it's actually one of the only roads that you can get down to the beach here on Ketchikan Bay. It's in Homer, Alaska, pretty much, if you guys are curious. Really cool road. And it's just crazy beautiful right now. So yeah, there's a little sneak peek. Let's show you guys. Just peaceful, calm evening. Pretty sure it's like 8 o'clock right now. Sun's still out, very gloomy day. Nice blue clouds over there. Yeah, so the Glacier beach is like from here all the way down here. Towards the end of that point right there is where the homestead kind of ends. So it's a ton of beach. And it's just really cool. The tide goes in and out. So the tide, right now the tide is right here. The tide will actually come all the way up here, you can see, during high tide. But then low tide, it actually will go all the way out to about where my finger is right there. So it's a crazy amount of difference between high tide and low tide and how far it actually goes in and out. And it's just another really cool thing here. I don't know if it'll pick it up. No, it's way too far, but it's really cool. Over there, that's China Poop Peak. Looks like a volcano kind of in the clouds. I don't know if it's gonna show up really well. Let me try zooming in. Barely. That's China Poop Peak. That's Glacier. You can't see it, it's behind there. 2 glaciers right there. And yeah, this is really not the day to give you guys a tour, but it is what it is. A little bit rainy. Okay, so I'm gonna blast up and now give my mom the water. I gave you a little bit of tour of the beach. And I can feel the raindrops starting right now. So, I'm gonna get back on my trusty dusty little wheeler and I'm gonna blast on up the hill. I think it's about like 1,000 feet elevation from here, sea level, to the top of the homestead. So it's a pretty big homestead. Besides the point, you know what I should do? I should go take a photo on top of that big, huge rock. I have a really cool photo of me flexing and posing on there because I'm fucking huge. I think it'd be really cool to replicate it. 2 years. When I took that picture, I probably was 190 pounds. I'm 220 pounds now. This is so sidetracked. This is not part of my water short. The initial instance of this video was gonna go get my mom some water from the fresh spring. It's now turned into a tour. I don't know how that happened, but I have a picture of me on this rock back in 23. I was probably 180 pounds, 190 pounds. And now I'm 220 pounds and I'm a monster. Kidding. But maybe it'd be really cool to try and replicate the shot. You know? Let's see how this turns out. It's totally not zoomed in enough, but whatever. This rock has been here a lot. And quite frankly, I don't think it's going anywhere. King of the world rock, baby. How about that? Man, I should show you the view of the homestead from here. McNeil Canyon right here, huge canyon. It's probably the biggest from here to Homer. But can I replicate the shot? I don't know. Gosh, I'm retarded. All right, let's get out of here. There's the canyon. And just like that, completes this day a little bit of fun. So, now that I told you I was gonna blast up the hill, I'm gonna blast up the hill actually now. And then I'm gonna go edit this video, because why the f not? I should get a thumbnail though with the water. Like I found some crazy water. Like holy shit, water. I'm gonna clickbait the fuck out of you guys. So if you're watching this, too damn bad. Kidding, guys. Ooh, parkour. Totally getting a fake thumbnail. Is the thumbnail good yet? Yeah? All right. I'm glad we got the thumbnail out the way. They say the thumbnail is the hardest part of a YouTube video. I say otherwise. All right, guys, let's get the f out of here. Oh shit. It's starting to rain. Like real bad. Oh, I just tore my freaking nice jacket. No. Oh my gosh. Golly. Look at this trip. Better be worth it. Better be worth it. Let's get out of here. Water's in hand. All right, so that's a pretty good video, huh?